Welcome back. We're looking at, should public servants get a severance package? Do they deserve to get a severance package? We do have some comments that have come in. Noel says that the issue is not debatable. Public servants are also entitled to big political positions and should not be getting a severance package. I'm trying to get the exact words here. Shola said, short caller says, ex-public servants should be entitled to pension. This one's pension. Meanwhile, okay, but see this. It says, meanwhile, individuals, infants have no access to immunization. Why should they get a severance package? That's from short caller. Halcyon says, how can they use their political offices to enrich themselves? They go in rich and come out mega rich. How is that possible? And we asked the question before we went on break. If the civil servants are not getting their gratuity and pensions as and when due, why should the public servants be getting their severance package?
I think it's an abuse of power because they make the law and because they also have access to treasury. They find out, they make sure that their own severance package is paid before every other thing. But if they were to follow the law, if these legislators who are supposed to be lawmakers are also people who respect the law, they wouldn't be doing that because whatever steps they take regarding their remuneration and allowance and all that is supposed to be dictated by the revenue mobilization
which is what's being done. It's rampant that determines that.
But you find that they don't wait for the commission to really dictate to them.
I don't know of any other state.
But this, no, seriously, the 3.24 billion is what the rampart gave them.
Yeah, but you see, you should not forget that most of the people who are on the rampart are also people who are also political appointees because the government in power at any time when you are considering the board of the revenue mobilization committee, who will always second people who will be favorable to their cause to them. So that's why.
So what we are saying now is that
it's not an independent body. It's not a body that ordinarily should have an impartial approach to really give it to you what you really deserve.
You are painting a picture of something that is so big and that you look as if, for me now, I get my basic salary in a month is 112,000.
But that is higher than what the permanent secretary, where the whole ministry gets. And
but
you work from 4 a.m. from 8 a.m. in the morning till about 6 p.m. in the evening.
But the permanent secretary supports what we are doing.
They don't. It's only that they cannot complain.
No,
they don't. They don't like what you. They don't like your face. They don't even want to see your face.
They do.
I don't think so.
They do.
I interact with them all the time.
They do.
Okay, let's have a reversal of position. Let's have a reversal of position. Why do you people find it impossible to also be accommodated within the civil service salary structure so that you take maybe the salary of
minimum wage? They should take minimum wage.
Exactly. That's my position.
If a civil servant that is coming,
you have a terminal day, and then have this auxiliary package. Most of people have also made laws for pension and gratuity to be paid to you for working for 4 years.
Yes, we work for 4 years.
And you say you have a terminal.
Yes, we work for 4 years.
In other words, you are eating your cake and having it.
No, that's not.
That's what it's all about.
4 years, we do not have the opportunity or people have our own life to live.
Are you saying in 4 years you work harder and longer than the civil servants who work for about maybe 35 years old till 60 years or maybe before you retire?
Yes,
that's what you are saying.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Look at what Fashola, look at the way Fashola came into office. See the way he's leaving the office. Look at his gray hair.
The man looks more robust and robust in his appearance.
That's not true.
I see him all the time.
No, that's not true.
He used to be slimmer than he's looking now. He used to be slimmer than what he's looking.
When you examine the situation of the man, you will understand what we are talking about.
All right, Mr. Kolawole, you're not understanding this.
Okay.
These people go through a lot.
What do they go through?
They go through a lot. They deprive themselves of family time. They deprive themselves of their personal time. They let go of their businesses just to serve the public. And you don't want them to go with their severance package?
I disagree with you. There is nobody who is in the outside, they are all in the executive arm of government who has stopped these businesses from running. In fact, you find that most time they get there, they establish more business. Why in office? Because they have more time to supervise those businesses than when they were out in there. And of course, they can also mobilize resources. They can raise the necessary capital to establish more businesses while they are in office.
For any investor, you deserve to have minimum of 85%.
You people are not investing anything. What you are doing is reaping a bountiful harvest for doing nothing.
What I am saying, when you say for doing nothing, is funny. And
how many hours do you work in a day?
I spent 16 to 17 hours per day
Honorable, I
working.
don't think so.
It's because you
I
don't
don't
think
think
so. For the fact that you don't think does not make it not a
Right,
reality.
I agree.
Doesn't
I
make it
agree,
not being reality.
but-
But what I'm saying is this: we work even more than the civil servants.
Okay, since this democracy begin,
Yes.
have you ever called in somebody from outside an expert to come and do a job evaluation and then measure the contribution of you people's productivity? Not just to Lagos, even let's look at it globally at the national level.
Well,
There has never been anything like that.
well,
So
for us,
whatever you say as regards
well,
your contribution is just what you
excuse
think
me,
you are doing,
excuse me, even
not
the
what has
public-
been measured by an
even
independent
the
body.
Georgians can testify to this. They have seen good governance in place. They know some people are working behind the doors. They know some people are making sure that the laws are being operated on and are being executed. They know that both the executive arm of Lagos State and the legislative arm of Lagos State are working in conjunction to ensure that there is smooth running
When we look
of
at the
good
number
governance
of laws
in
that
Lagos.
has been made, whether at the state level, at the
Yeah.
federal level, compared to the resources or compared to the amount of money that have been sunk into making those laws. You remember the statistics that came from the World Bank and even from the former governor of the CBN,
Yeah.
that the quantum of money that you people spend in making those laws is never, there is nowhere in the world that such expenditure has ever
I
been.
don't.
25% of the national resources going to service politicians and legislators.
That is not for legislators. That is not correct.
The
for
man had the
legislators.
statistics and
No,
he brought
that
it
is
out.
not.
It
that
has
is
not been refuted or faulted
25
up till now.
25% of it cannot be for the legislator. It can be for the public office holders.
He said
But
National Assembly was consuming 25% of the national resources.
that is National Assembly. I don't want to talk about National Assembly.
We
Let
can
me talk
transpose
about-
it, I am sure.
let
Even
me
Lagos
talk
State
about
will be
Lagos State
consuming
House
more
of
than
Assembly.
that.
We have less
When
than
we look at-
3% of the budget of Lagos to run even the Lagos State House of Assembly that comprises of
I should
over
think too much.
600
I should think too much. We have a population of about 25 million in Lagos State. And all of you in Alausa, maybe how many of you, maybe about 30 or 30 something.
That is it.
If
You
you are
don't
not
even know
consuming,
what- how
I
many we
can't
have.
remember the
So,
exact
yes,
figure.
how many
So
are
if
you?
you are consuming as much as 3% of the Lagos State budget, isn't that too much?
Listen, we have 40 of us are members.
Okay, 40.
We have over 600 staff that work with us.
40 persons consuming 3%
600
of the,
staff.
Yes, we have
of
600
the
working
budget
there,
of
assembly.
the
And how
state.
much-
In Lagos State House of
How much is
Assembly.
the average salary of one staff?
22,000 naira upward.
So on the average, about
Honestly,
22,000 naira.
Honorable
That's
Kuko,
Yes.
they have asked you a specific question. What
Yes.
is your salary? Don't
I
say
am-
yeah, tell us
He
his
said
own salary.
22,000 naira upward.
I have 112,000 naira as my
Jesus
basic salary.
Christ.
So
The
you're paying.
medical doctor, the surgeon, the professors in
Yes.
the last
How much
they
are they
end that
getting?
month.
They do earn more
It
than that.
doesn't. It
It's
doesn't. The
because
average
you don't
Nigerian
have the facts.
professor
And
earns, I think, about
challenge you, go and get your facts. They earn more than that. Go and get your facts.
125,000 naira.
Yes.
I don't think so.
We have professors in this state. We have doctors in this state that earn more than that. We even our PS at their total package, they do earn more than the basic salary.
Well, because they work harder than you do, I
Maybe
should think that is the basis for
maybe that's
the
your
money
own
that they
assumption.
earn.
But if they do, we work together. Governance is not about an individual. It's about collectiveness. It's about everybody.
But we
in-
must be
in the
able to
system.
measure productivity.
And we have.
Okay,
I
all
have
right,
said
gentlemen,
we must be able to measure
you see,
productivity.
we have not really hit that mark of the civil servants not getting their gratuity and pensions as and when due, but the public servants are getting their severance package as they are walking away. So we'll take another break, and when we come back, we'll get back to that point because we are almost out of time, and we'll continue till we end to get that answer. Don't go away.